to this point in their career or to this level of excellence without having excellent people around them. And both Keith and Shawn are fortunate to have excellent people around them. Shawn's a boxing guy. His dad's a boxing guy. If you ever had the opportunity to sit around and talk boxing with them, there are a few that are more fun to discuss the sport with or more knowledgeable. Kenny Porter's one of the best trainers in the game, obviously has a unique relationship with his son. And it's my pleasure to bring up Shawn's trainer and father, Kenny Porter.
Good afternoon. Thank everybody for coming out today. Thank Mr. Thurman, Dan, my man Mr. Hurd, don't want to forget Mr. Hurd, Mr. Molina. It's great to be here. It's great to be here with Shawn on this stage. This is not something we just started getting ready for in the previous camp or the fight before this or in the amateurs. This is something he started getting ready for from birth. I've always in my mindset had a mindset to put my son in a position to excel in life. No matter what we did, I wanted him to excel in life, excel in the classroom, excel in the schools that I put him into, excel in the neighborhoods, communities that I brought him up in, excel in everything that he did, and he has not disappointed. I know these guys are going to come out and give it everything they got 1,000% on Saturday night. We are prepared to take the championship. Great guys over here to my right. On fight night, it's just going to be everybody giving it everything they got. I'm bringing everything I got to the table. We done left no stone unturned in preparation for this fight. So I just want to wish everybody well. Everybody come on out. Thank the Barclays. Thank Lou DiBella Promotions, Showtime, CBS, PBC, Premier Boxing Champions. This is great. Enjoy yourself Saturday night.
Similarly, Keith has a great trainer, one of the best in the game. People remember the work he did with an all-time great, Winky Wright. He's been around Keith for years and years. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a guy that was a personal friend of mine and a person I looked up to in the sport who had a lot to do with Keith's development. But Dan picked up from where Ben Getty left off and created a great champion. So it's my pleasure to bring up one of the very great trainers in boxing and a good guy, Dan Birmingham.
Thank you for the kind words, Lou. We're ready for this fight. Keith trains his butt off every day, and we know Shawn and Kenny well. I brought them to my gym a couple of years ago. Shawn and Keith did a lot of rounds together, so we know that he's a tough fighter. But that being said, I think Keith Thurman is the most gifted guy in boxing right now. He does everything right. He boxes, he punches, he knows when to turn it on. And Saturday night, we're looking for a great fight. And I know in my heart we're going to be victorious. Thank you.
These gentlemen have both accomplished a tremendous amount in their careers already. But they have a drive that only champions have, and that drive is to be the very best, to assert yourself as numero uno. And both these gentlemen want to be the successor to Floyd Mayweather. Both these gentlemen know what it means to be considered a pound-for-pound great and the best in the game. You know, I talk to their manager every day. I've talked to both these guys. I've talked to Danny Garcia, who has the BC championship. I've talked to Errol Spence, who's going to be fighting an elimination to fight the winner of Vargas and Kell Brook for that championship. I've spoken to Eddie Hearn, who has Kell Brook. And this morning I actually spoke to Bob Arum, who has Mr. Vargas. And one thing that we're in agreement of is the best want to fight the best. It starts Saturday night. The best are fighting. The best two welterweights in the world right now are fighting each other on Saturday night. The winner of this fight wants to be the best in the world. And I'll tell you that before the fall of 2017, there will be a total unification of the welterweight division. And that's something that both these great champions want. And it's my pleasure to bring up a young man who's one of the finest young men, I think, in the sport, a great fighter, Showtime Shawn Porter.
Yeah, I think Lou thinks he's gonna promote that unification fight. Is that what's going on, Lou? I think he set all y'all up. It's showtime. What time is it? What time is it? All right. I just want to make sure y'all still awake. Listen, it's here. It's here. It's been long anticipated, long waited, and it's here. And I can't tell y'all. I can tell you, I've never been more excited to fight in my life, and I just think that that's a blessing, you know. And people say, well, you get hit for a living. How can you be excited to do that? And I don't know. It's just something that God put in me. That, you know, along this journey, I've been able to learn the basics. I've been able to excel in the basics and find myself in a position where I'm able to be very, very successful at a sport that is considered dangerous, a sport that even though you have fun with it, you get hit. So that is what it is. But I'm excited to get in there and not get hit. I'm excited to get in there and control this ring, control this fight, and take home that WBA title. And with that being said, it's showtime. We'll see y'all tomorrow, a couple days. We'll see y'all. Thank you.
It's showtime on CBS.
There you go.
There we go. This gentleman, I've been actually watching from afar since he was a young teenager. I don't think I've ever seen a guy improve over time as much as I've seen this guy improve. There's a reason he's an undefeated champion. Nickname is one time, and that's because that's all it really takes for him to hit you, and potentially to put you to sleep. And he has that tremendous equalizer in any fight he's in, but he's really become a complete fighter. On Saturday night, I've said it, you know, you got the best here, and you have the best right here, the champion of the world, Keith Thurman.
Thank you, Lou. What's up, everybody? You know, I want to thank PBC, CBS, Showtime, you know, Lou DiBella, my team, Shawn and his team. You know, this is a great fight, man. Just like the great man on my shirt that I'm wearing today, Muhammad Ali. You know, this is what the boxing fans want to see. They want to see the best fight the best. And I truly believe that you're looking at the best, you know, two of the best welterweights in the welterweight division today. It is an honor. It is a blessing to be on this platform. I'm truly excited to be back at the Barclays. It was the Barclays Arena was the first time that I truly felt the love from the fans that made me feel like I made it. So I'm really excited to be back here. I'm really looking forward to the energy that I expect to be in the arena on the night of the fight. Like Dan said, you know, we're prepared for this camp. You guys know the history of how this fight got put together and a little bit about the postponement. But you know, we recovered and we're happy, man. We did what we needed to do to make this fight happen and to be prepared for this fight Saturday night. You know, right before I go and you know, as I think about this fight over and over, as the clock is ticking, as I put my title on the line, as I put my undefeated record on the line, as I fight somebody that I love and I admire, you know, these are dreams coming true for me. You know, sometimes I really feel like I'm living a dream. Sometimes you know, I just sit back and I think how amazing it is where I came from, how I was raised from Ben Getty, the one man that believed in me before I could even believe in me, you know. And the time is now. It's funny because growing up he used to always say, it's right around the corner, boy. Your moment, your time, it's right around the corner. I said, Coach, the bus stop is right around the corner. I don't know what you're talking about, you know, but it is here. You know, he was a wise man and he knew what he was talking about. And just like Ali said, Saturday night, Keith one-time Thurman, I'm going to show you how great I am. Tune in, buy your tickets, be there. It's going to be one heck of a show. Thank you and God bless.
One time.
Thank you for all joining us. We're going to pose the fighters. They'll be available for one-on-ones. Thank you. Be at the Barclays Center Saturday night. If you can't be, It's Showtime on CBS, presented by Premier Boxing Champions, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Thank you all.